One of the biggest triumphs the team experienced through the simulation is all of us reaching Camp 4 without any of us getting rescued. We feel this is a huge accomplishment considering most of us were in critical to weak health at some point in the game. No one in the group got frostbite considering the very cold weather. Even though we did not reach the summit, we feel making it to Camp 4 was a big triumph for the team.
Team processes were necessary in the simulation to accomplish our goals because we needed a plan before we took action. Before we could proceed to the next step, we needed to look at factors such as weather conditions or any medical emergencies before we could proceed to the next level. By doing this, we had to have strong communication skills with one another. This ensured unity within our team and helped us all reach level 4 of the simulation without any of us lagging behind or being rescued.
Decisions were made by all members of the team. We would each go around and give our thoughts and opinions on if we should proceed to the next round or not. Sometimes there might be some misunderstanding or confusion. That's when we will talk about an issue as a group and decide what our alternative course of action will be. When we all can agree on the next step, we will proceed as a group to the next round. For example, a decision we dealt with was whether we should move forward or stay at a camp due to a member's declining health. This type of issue is important for us because we believe in supporting each other and not leaving anyone behind. We followed the consensus decision-making style by having each person give their opinions and then all of us would decide which decision to go with. An example of the consensus decision-making style would be the ISO, or the International Organization for Standardization. This organization is made up of members from different countries that join together to give their opinions on issues that is of concern to them. Then they will decide on a final decision. NATO is another good example of that uses consensus decision-making process. The NATO Council will meet to make major decisions regarding different policies and then come up with a collective solution.
One member of our team was signed up for a different section of the class prior to the first day of the simulation. As a result, we had to communicate and adjust our schedules so that we could be in class together. Aside from that, we didn't encounter any challenges when working together in a team. Everyone got along well with each other, and we agreed on most of the choices that were presented to us during the simulation.
We learned that communication is critical when working with others in a team. As we went through the simulation, we were provided information individually and had to communicate this information to the other members of our team so that we can make decisions together. In the workplace, there will be plenty of cases when we have to work together with others to accomplish a common goal. As individuals, we will have different pieces of information and needs that have to be shared to make the work process flow smoothly. A good example of communication and teamwork in the workplace is a restaurant. When customers order their food from the waiter, it is then processed to the back kitchen. This is where the kitchen chefs get the order and prepares it for the customer. The key component is communication and efficiency within kitchen, staff, chef, and waiters. This ensures that the food is cooked properly and served to the customer on time.
The biggest learning point for our team was to have a complete plan from start to finish on how to reach the summit while all moving as one. Our team performed very well together, and although we did not reach the ultimate goal of reaching the summit, we as a team confronted every challenge presented in the simulation together as they came up. Yet when our team started to struggle with medical issues, we decided to split up within the simulation and devised a plan together on how to take the next step. If we had planned in more detail, specifically calculating 3 steps ahead, we would have not separated at all like we did in the beginning. We recognized how our initial decision affected us very quickly, as we had to try to get everyone back together as we climbed. We worked very well to conquer the issues that we faced, and also made for ourselves. In the end, we gained valuable lessons on the significance of working as a team from start to finish.